I can't pronounce my words very well because of my cold. It's like Monica from Friends. I'm fine. Oh, I think I just need bed at this point. I think maybe I like pumpkins a little too much. Good morning everyone, how are you? How are we? Welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. If you're new here, I'm Victoria and I run 2 online Etsy shops from this studio here. One side is Scrunchies and Bows, where I thrift things such as bed sheets, duvet covers, pillowcases, dressing gowns, pyjamas, night shirts, men's shirts, bring them home, give them a good old wash and turn them into beautiful hair accessories such as scrunchies, bows, headbands, clips. A few key fobs are thrown in there and soon to be added tote bags. And on the other side is Kack-A-Ling Sisters, my witchy shop. Everything's homemade by myself and anything witchy you'll find on there, such as pendulums, tarot pouch bag, wheel of the year, witches runes, spells, anything witchy, you name it, it's on there. So firstly, I'm going to apologise. I am full of a cold and I feel cold too, but I'm going to see how much I can get done today. As you're watching this, my shop launch, my autumn launch, is live on Scrunchies and Bows. I was meant to put it live on Monday the 16th of September and that was my launch day, and I didn't think I was going to make it, so I knuckled down on the Saturday before and I just produced all the bows, all the rest of the stuff I wanted to produce. And then I thought what I'll do is just have a break from sewing. I will upload the list, take listing photos, product photos, and list them in my drafts. So I listed all that I had and I actually realised I had quite a lot and I'd done actually really quite well, so I didn't need to worry. On the very last one that I had made for drafting, my young lad come in and and I just had a feeling something was wrong with him. He'd been at a skateboarding lesson, and then him and his dad had gone to the skate park to obviously go and practice what they'd skated, and they'd come in and I just felt something was off. So as they walked in, so the door is just next to my studio, and as they'd walked in I just felt something was wrong and I turned round. And in doing that, I had, unbeknown to me, selected all of the draft listings, which I didn't even know was the thing. I didn't know you could do. And I then found out that my lad had injured himself, so we needed to get him to, we have a minor injuries here, but some people have A&E, but we live in a small town, so ours is like a minor injuries. It's all still the same. They have an x-ray machine, they have a cast-in area. We had to take him there. So in my rush, I just saved what I thought was saving the draft, but I'd actually uploaded all of the listings. But I didn't even realise I had done that. So I'd uploaded all of the listings and they were all live. Went off with my lad, he'd broken his arm and we got it casted, x-rayed and casted, come back, and I was sitting with him in the lounge, as mums do, babying him, and it wasn't until like the day after I realised it, so the Sunday, that it was all live and I'd failed at doing the launch. So it is all live currently, tangent, but it is all live currently. I wanted to explain because if anyone who's been watching had noticed it, that's why. However, you have not seen the new bows that I did, so I will, let's get them. I've left you on these bows, you've seen that. So what I had done, all that you haven't seen me do is, in this material, my favourite material, was make the normal bows that I normally make. So that was the jumbo with tails, the jumbo without, the mini bow set, the 3-way bow, It did something a little different, and I won't lie, it's even sitting here, I have been wearing it. So I made, so you would have seen in my, you would have seen in my last vlog, I made a new bow. It's like 2-layer bow. So I'd made that and I thought, do you know what, I like that. So I then produced it this way. So I couldn't decide which one I liked best. My husband preferred this one and I preferred this one. And everyone in the house preferred this one, but I think they preferred it because I liked it. This is the one I've been wearing non-stop since I made them. I just think it's so beautiful. I will pop photos up so you can see, because I just think I can do it better that way. I'm gonna have a sip of my tea because I'm freezing. So on Monday, while it was launch day, we went, my lad was obviously off school on Monday while we had to sort out some of his passes. He had Monday off and we went mooching. He literally loves going around the, we call it vintage shopping, but thrifting. He loves it. He loves going thrifting. So we went around all the thrifting shops in our local area and then went round to the town next to us, which, to be fair, I love that town too. He loves it. There's just something very lovely about it. It's on the sea, on the seafront as well. So we went to the next town and he's having a right little mooch around. Anyway, I ended up getting some more material. So I'll show you that. This was the front of it. This was the back. So it's 2 different lots. I'm excited to use them. But what I did thrift, and I was very shocked about, was this is actual material that I found in this thrift shop in the town next to ours. And it's the rib material. It's rib material and it's like, you can stretch it a little bit, but it also, it's like a nice peachy pink. It's actually hugely popular at the moment for scrunchies, so I was very lucky in getting that. So I was able to get some more material. However, I did come home and realise that my studio was just getting the better of me, and I was getting to the point where I wasn't excited to come in here anymore. It was just too much. I had my Christmas prep stuff in one bit, and then I had my autumn launch stuff in another bit. But then the material, a few vlogs back, you would have seen that I made like a little, I don't know, bookcase, if you want to call it a bookcase, to store my material. That was full. It was full to the brim, but I also wasn't making the best of my space underneath my desk. So yesterday, and I was still doing this at gone 9 at night, and I stuck on, it's a new TV show called Mormon Wives, and I stuck that on. I'm not sure how I feel about it, so I can't recommend it right now, but I just needed something on in the background, and I got to work in my studio and I built another just like the one. I'll put the video here, just like I did in this one. I built another one. So this whole back wall behind me, don't worry, I will pan out and I will show you, literally has wall to wall now of storage for my material. I took my automated heat press and I put that upstairs in my husband's office along with the sublimation printer, because I use it so sparingly at this moment that it could just be out of the way. And I noticed with it being where it was where my foot plate for my sewing machine is, that's where it was, and because it was there I had to bring my chair out more and it was really starting to hurt my back. So that's gone upstairs with him, and it does mean when I use it I don't have to try and put it away all the time. So that is upstairs with him, which has also given me a bit more room. So what I'm going to do is I will pan out now so you can see, because the studio is cleaner but it's still also in a bit of a mess. So what my plan today was to finish cleaning or making room, or just put into side bits that I don't quite know what to do yet, because I have a lot of this tulle material that are off cuts. I know this seems like a lot, but it is an off cut and it could do a middle. But I'm going to start storing these now for pumpkin fillers. They'll fill the pumpkins really nice and save them so that I can make pumpkins ready for next year. And this material I have so sparingly, I'm going to put to one side because I love it so much, and I definitely know I want some pumpkins. I want some pumpkins out of it. So I can't pronounce my words very well because of my cold. It's like Monica from Friends. I'm fine. Fine. So where was I? Oh, I think I just need bed at this point, but that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm saving the spare of the tulle mesh, whatever this is, to make pumpkins next year. I think maybe I like pumpkins a little too much. Let me bring you back on track. Pad out so you can see where I'm at with the studio clean and studio organising. You'll be able to see that. We'll get as much as I can get done. My brain isn't working very well today, so I'm gonna try and organise what's left. And then I did want to make a pouch bag. So it's still a pouch, but this is just for tarots, and I want to basically replica the same thing but put straps on it so that it can go across the body or over the shoulder. So we'll do that and let's see how we get on. See you in a minute. It was this one over here that was just under this bit here that used to be here, now it's there. And then I made this one too. I'll take a photo and you can see it a little better. But for now, I will take it with me while I try and clean. It's mainly this side. This side is organised. Oh, ow! And I did get an order, so I need to pack an order as well. So this was so I've made back clips, but I made them so that they could also become bow ties, and you can just maybe pop them on something, but also for your hair too. But this material was, as you can see, it's just not great. So I then swapped over material to felt. The difference. Yeah, these are very popular and proving very popular. So they go on both, they're on both shops, so that because they're bats, so witchy, they're on Kack-A-Ling Sisters, but then they're also on Scrunchies and Bows, but not this one because this was a prototype, I think they're called. Let's pack the order first because then I know that's done, and then let's get this bag made. I really do want to make this bag. So the order that come through was for an Aquarius sticker sheet. Always makes my heart so happy because that's my artwork. All done. Okay, on to the bag. So I have my measurements here for my tarot, and I quite like, so I think for tarot this needed to be just a smidge smaller, so that's fine. It was big and you could fit your tarots in and crystals galore in there, or any other divination things that you'd like to put in there. However, I think this is a perfect size for a little bag, so I just want to be able to make this basically again but add on straps, and I want the straps to be enough to come over the shoulder but also come across the body. I didn't even know they're actually called cross the body bags. So I'm going to try and hunt out this material again, try and hunt out the black again and figure this out. Do you know what? I wonder actually if I have enough for this, because it's only going to be for me. I think I really quite like this. We do. We have enough for it, which also would mean that I could literally have any colour ribbon to strap it and tie it that I wanted. Focus in, Victoria, focus in. Focus in and make yourself a bloody well good bag. A jolly well good bag. can't decide what ribbon I want to go with this, because I am actually genuinely going to wear it as soon as I've done it. I don't know if I want purple ribbon because there is purple in it. There's a bit of purple in, so you could go purple. A bit of green, you could go green. Actually, you could go green. I would not go green. The skulls are white, so you could go white. But I think I want a yellow, which is just so bloody typical, isn't it? Because I don't have one. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I went and got a yellow. Now, this yellow is the most minute bit. Let me see if I can. So in some of the skulls, so in this skull there's a tiny bit, and then there's a tiny heart right there, and there's some dots with it in the middle of the flowers. I just feel that that would poke out more. I feel that it would be more noticeable. Let's get the black cuts. So they're done. So these are going to be what holds the ribbon in place. Yes. I'm going to get these sewn onto this now, because then when I've turned it the other way, you won't be able to see it. I'm just going to hem this now so that it seals nice. That's sealed. We're going to just close these up. This time I'm going to do it an inch and a half down. I think I'm going to go an inch 0.2 and get this sewn into place. So we have our ribbon holder on. So anything I now attach to this will be noticeable on this outside. So what I'm now going to do is on the inside of the black, add the straps. So I have my measuring tape on, so I'm just going to measure. So 52 would be a good length for it. So I'm going to want it at 54. So length of 54 inches. Let me see if I have enough of the black already cut. Oh, I definitely don't think that is going to be enough. What I'm going to do though is cut this into 4 inches and see if I can make it, because I want my strap to be this, not black. Let's see if this will be enough. See if this will be enough for the strap. Perfect, it's more than enough. And I'm gonna want some interfacing just to harden it up a little bit. So exactly as I would for my key fobs. You know, I think I'm gonna thicken it out because it's gonna be, yeah, I think I am. Hopefully shouldn't need to heat press again, but let's get it sewn. It's done, one side done. Let's get the other side done. Nice, done. So now I want to, I've got my strap, I've got my outer, I've got my inner. So my outer is ready to be out in. My straps. Okay. I have never done this before, so I don't know if this is right or wrong. Okay, so we have the internal and the strap. Now it's to get them together. Just going to defred these one now because I know me. Once I'm done, I'll be like, nah, it's looking good so far. Okay, so I don't know how we went there, but okay, here we go. Let's have a little check. Corner to corner. Fine. We have a bag, although it will say maybe it's little one-sided, but let's get the ribbon in and let's have a little look where we're at then. Holy chamaise balls! It looks like a bag. reckon the handles could have gone inside the side bit, and that would have made it a bit better. And I think I was going to say I may unpick them, but you saw what I put in there. That ain't unpicking. Bag. And they can be bowed. Come across. Bow there. Okay. Well, I love it. I'm going to bring you in. Okay. So, the bag. Drawstrings and yellow skulls. Just going to bow it. Okay, it's a big bow. And then the other side. And the handles to go over the body. I did a shorter top. I'll take some photos and insert them here. I learned a lot with this one. Thankfully this one's just mine. So I learnt that the handles so I popped the handles on the internal bit so you wouldn't be able to see it. And they need to go in the middle center bits, which of course most handbags do. This bit is a bit long, so I don't think I need that length. And the bag's a good size, but I think, the bag's a good size. And I really like the 1.2 here. I need to figure out a different, so 1.2 at the top, the scrunchy bit. So the bit that scrunches, it's only 1.2 inches from the top. So that's good. This strap doesn't need to be as long, and they need to go in the middle center pieces. And I need to figure out a different solution for these, because this material, I don't know what it is, but my machine just does not like this material. See, last time I said this, my machine conked out, but it's definitely not. It is this material. I'm not sure what this material is, so I need to figure that out. And I think maybe in time I will probably hand unpick this and then pop them in the middle, but for the time being I love it. So we did well. I know that this video is all over the place. I know. I think I've mentioned it before. I am one of these girls that if I'm poorly I do just keep going. I just keep going. And I will be honest with you, I have struggled a little bit to just keep going today. But we're done now, we did it. And we produced a really awesome bag. It's made me very excited. Let me know in the comments, would you buy this? Maybe not with the straps like this, but if it was perfected. But I'm going to make some for Kack-A-Ling Sisters. And on Kack-A-Ling Sisters, it's not thrifted material, but I'm definitely going to make some for Scrunchies Bows, and it is all thrifted material on Scrunchies Bows. So let me know what you think down below. Thanks for sticking around this long. All that's left to do is bid you farewell. Take care of yourself and take care of others. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you again real soon.